had a change of plans, obviously, with all this work at the farm, which always sucks. And so I just thought I'd give y'all a little update since I got a little drive time ahead of me. Called me this morning and said, go figure, the trachoe's stuck, buried. Been trying to fight his way out, can't get out, it's buried. So, we're back to plan B, which was to get some crane mats out there, or truck mats for the equipment to work off of, so they're not off in the mud. Which it wasn't muddy. He said he was sitting on dry ground and just, I guess the vibrations of sitting there and moving back and forth just a little bit was enough. It got it stirred up and the bottom fell out. Anyway, with that trachoe being stuck, we've got another trachoe on the way to pull the first trachoe out. And then we'll have two trachoes running clear, and so hopefully get the job done twice as fast, assuming they can both stay out of the mud. And I've got truck mats on the way. And that's a big swift kick in the gut, because I had to buy 6 of them, and they're $300 a piece, plus delivery, plus tax. So y'all do the numbers yourself. We're looking at $2,000 that I really hoped I wouldn't have to spend, didn't think I'd have to spend, but if it can go wrong, it will. I think that's what we need to, what's the name for that? Whatever that, Murphy's Law, whatever. We're going to name this Murphy's Law Farm by the time it's all said and done. Anyway, I'll cut it off for now so y'all don't get bored, but you know, I'm just a little frustrated, a little bit ticked off about the whole deal, so I had to vent. Luckily, I got all you nice viewers following me to get to listen to me whine and complain. But once I get out there, we'll get a few more videos of what's going on so y'all get to see some action and not just me whining and complaining. Alright, well here's that video footage that I promised. It is different. Definitely different. There's only, that's all that's left of the brush pile. The rest of it's all back there somewhere. I don't see a whole lot of smoke, so I don't think our fire is burning real hot. But man, yeah, walking on this ground, I can feel it. Walking on, it just sits here and squishes and squishes. I mean, you couldn't get in here with a pickup, you'd be stuck. This is depressing. Anyway, see there's see the water? And you see how the ground just moved. It's like I'm standing on a, it's like you're standing on a air mattress on a pond. It all is just floating on top of water. But anyway, yeah, there's all water he broke through over there. That wasn't there originally. Well, it may have been. It was under the brush pile, so I wouldn't have been able to tell you. But let's walk on back here and see. I can't believe he's done anything in here, really. See, we punched a lot of trees into the ground. We've been driving over them with the trachoe. We'll fish all those out later. There's some nice deep muddy footprints. I won't walk in those. Well, let's get over here and see what we got. Looks like he ran out of room working towards the southeast corner over there. He's got a little bit further in to go, but that looks dry to me. That looks like he didn't have any problems right there, but I'm not sure. And we'll walk on over here, and I'm not really sure why he stopped working over there. I think he wanted to get back here and dig the burn pit. So yeah, there you go. Here's our burn pit for what it's worth. We've got a good little pile of logs down inside here, and it looks like we need a jug of diesel because it ain't burning a whole lot. Oh, and there's our trachoe. So let's wander over and see how that looks. Doesn't look good just yet, folks. Looks pretty bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you can see he's been digging, trying to drag himself out, and it is straight swamped. You can't even see the back end of the track. So that's scary. That sucks. That's how you do it right there and get them buried up. Anyway, we got another trachoe supposed to be on the way, and we've got crane mats on the way, truck mats. So hopefully we'll get them in here and start working on top of them and maybe get back to making good progress and not be out here slopping in the mud so much. So it took me a second to get my bearings straight. The place looks different. I couldn't figure out where I was at, but I'm standing up here now on a high point, and this is about the highest point probably for a mile around here, about 3 feet above everything else. And where the trachoe is stuck is right behind the high point in what was a known low point. So, you know, guys, there may not have been water standing exactly where he's sitting, so I ain't gonna cuss him any. You know, it happens, whatever. Because I understand working out here with this property, you know, it'll you think you're dry 1 minute, you turn around the next and you're sitting in water. But look here, we got standing water right here and trachoe sitting right there. So you're talking, there's a pretty good chance there was some standing water when he drove through there and it just fell out on him. He just probably didn't even think, it would even happen. But anyway, I'm gonna run out here. He's sitting out here on the road in his pickup sulking, I think. So I'm gonna go see if I can cheer him up and get an update on where our trachoe's at, our second trachoe, and our truck match should be here any minute. Oh, okay. There's our second trachoe rolling in. Oh, there you go. Just follow the wooden mat road. Watch him roll on in. Ah, it's crazy stuff you gotta do. Man, this will make one heck of a story for the kids someday. So here we go. Here's one trachoe trying to dig out another trachoe. The irony in that. An excavator excavating an excavator. Wrap your head around that one. But you can't say it 3 times fast. How about that? Anyway, we are hopefully get this one out of the mud here the next few minutes with any good luck. And you see he's just digging out in front of him, just trying to get the high hump out of the way. Get this one out of the way and get the mud out of the way and we'll run her on out. Our operator is telling me, he said he's digging dry dirt right now, so just got to get out of that soup and he'll be back on high ground and good to go. Woo! We got him out. That was a beautiful thing. I should have filmed it, but I was really just too nervous just watching it. Look at this mud hole. This is unbelievable. That is just mud. Just, I mean, sticky, nasty shit. I was afraid for a minute he wasn't going to get out because he started sinking even deeper. But we got him popped out of there, so now these guys can get back to work on clearing trees. That's what I sure wanted to see. You see, he'll just push the tree over. This guy here can knock it down, slide it over, they slide it over, grab it, throw it on the top. That's at least to get them opened up here. They're going to start to open up into here and make space that they can start working together side by side, and then they'll both be grabbing.